I love watching you speak during session. You always have insightful, pointed remarks directed to those who need it that really speak to the issues on the table. This year, you made a point that so many people come out and advocate for underrepresented communities when it comes to getting funding for their programs, yet they're never in other committees where their support could really bring meaningful change to our communities. For those who missed it, could you elaborate on that point and expand on the difficulties you face when trying to make change for underserved groups?
Yeah, I think I remember the moment that you're talking about. And it was I just got fed up, because like we sit in different committees. We're hearing speeches on the floor. And there was a moment when there was a ton of testimony that was trying to say what X, Y, or Z would do for the Black community or for the poor community. And it really resulted in like using working class people of color, again, specifically Black people, but using us as like pawns in whatever this, chess game is. And I was just like, nah, no, because when we're thinking about like gun violence prevention, when we're thinking about free school meals in all of the communities, when we're thinking about livable wages, things that can actually impact Black lives, Black youth, Black futures, Black trajectories, um nowhere to be seen. But the minute there's a statistic that somebody can just say, "Oh, this could help Black people," it's like it's so disingenuous. And that would, and trust me, I was saying this to anybody, whether it's a white progressive from Northern Virginia that thinks, "Oh, let me go to this Black legislator and tell them how this issue is, hurting Black people, so they'll be on my side." Do not use statistics that represent actual Black lives as just a piece of your agenda. If you are not working for the upliftment, empowerment, equity, and all of the health and happiness that Black people deserve across the board, then keep us out your mouth. And that's really what my message was, because we won't be used for the Republican agenda, the Democratic agenda. Either care about all of the things that we ourselves are asking for, or don't, but don't just pick and choose. And I got some feedback and I had a really good hearty conversation with some of my allies that was like, "Ooh, point taken." Because our stats are not about your convenience. It's really not. And the point was taken. And for those that, if it ruffled your feathers, I'm talking about you. Like, yeah, it hurts because you're doing something wrong. If it didn't hurt you and you're like, "Oh, that's not me," then keep it moving. But usually hit dog holler. And maybe it was a point for us to have those deeper conversations. And like I said all the time, if you think that I'm talking about you, change your ways such that it's not. Right? Like, you don't even have to, "Were you talking about me? Were you talking?" I'm talking about all y'all. If it fits, I'm talking about you. But yeah, don't do that. And the Black Caucus, we are 32 members strong. We're not gonna sit here. And it's so see through. And there are predatory practices that some people were saying, "Oh, but look, it helps the Blacks." And like, bro, that's not what we're here for. So that's what was going on.
Keeping it real, as always, Delegate Price. If you guys want to know more up to date, if you want to hear Delegate Price speak, please check out LAS. Follow the subcommittees and the committees that she's in. It is an absolute pleasure being able to hear her and the wisdom that she brings to these committees.
Thank you.
Of course, along with your abortion access, gun prevent and gun along with abortion access, gun prevention was also another hot topic issue area for us this year.